All right.
Right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to JEDi episode 7. My name is Jimmy, and with me today are Ethan and David. For those of you who tune in to our Facebook Live, and if you want to know more about us and the name JEDi, do check out our first episode in the video section. I'll be the moderator for this episode, so here's how we're going to run through. We will first address questions from the previous episodes, and then Ethan and David will have a fireside chat on credit card hacks. Then we have a bonus section on how to earn 12.8% cashback on almost any spend. Then last but not least, we'll have a Q&A section. So feel free to post your questions in the comment section below, and we will address them during the Q&A section. Okay, so now let's move on to the questions that were raised during the previous episodes. So I'll let Ethan start the ball rolling. Ethan?
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Ethan, founder of PolicyWoke. So just to check again, I think this question has been raised by JEDi. So there are really quite a number of people keep asking us the same question over again. So I think we may want to address this again at this episode. So the question is how to pay your income tax and optimize your gyro and cashback and your amounts. So maybe I will start first. Okay, income tax is basically everyone, if you have some form of income that is above 24,000 at least, you have to pay. So there are some ways to optimize. Personally for me, I just do a GrabPay top up. So depending on what kind of credit cards or miles or cashback cards that I can use, then from there I'll just pay to income tax if possible. If not, I'll use another intermediary like card up or I pay mine to enable that payment option. So that is what we have actually covered before in, refresh my memory, maybe at episode 3 or episode 4. Yeah, so that is for me. What about you, David? What do you think of how do you pay your income tax actually? Oops. Oh, David is wanted by his kids, so maybe Jimmy will want to give your opinion on this first. Jimmy, you didn't unmute. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to earn cashback for paying income tax, one way is to use card up. Okay, so with the right credit card, if the cashback earned is greater than the processing fee, you'll get a net cashback. Yeah, so one of the credit card you can use is maybe UOB1, yeah, or even OCBC 5. Yeah. So yeah, that's all what I can think of. Maybe when David is ready, he can share his point.
Yeah, David.
Hi. So I think most of the options are already given. The best way is really through GrabPay and card up. But I think if you want to explore another option is to consider the MCO card. So let's say if you are on the 2%, 3% tier, then you can use this MCO card and you get rewards in MCO coin, which you can convert to say Bitcoin, and then you can keep that for the future. So that might give you a different kind of cashback. Yeah.
Well, I just remember we did share this also at the previous episodes. Okay, for example, your tax bill may be at, because you are such a high income earner, 20,000. So how do we break it up?
So let's say if you have 20K tax bill, so ideally you want to have as much cashback as you can. So GrabPay would give you 10%, but that is up to a limit of, I think, $700 per MCO card per month. So let's say if you have been accumulating for the last 3 months, that's 2,100. Then beyond that, you could pay via the normal cashback cards like UOB One, or you could pay via Manhattan card, which gives 3%, or you could pay via MCO, which gives you around 3%. Yeah.
So I heard there was a way to we can optimize by setting up a gyro form first, then maybe pay for at least about 10 months, and while you accumulate maybe GrabPay or other forms of payment, then at the end of the maybe at the 10th payment after you pay through your account, right, then you can just use any of these methods to pay off the rest. So that is one way you can optimize both sides. Or even you really have no cashback card. You just put as Singlife. Just to get that 2% every month. At least you get something back, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that was what we have discussed before. Yeah. So let's move on to the next section. Okay. So we are just talking about what is a credit card, what's the credit card, the rewards you can get, and what are the top value credit cards. So when we talk about credit cards, a lot of us will be thinking that, okay, especially in the Western side, right? They're thinking that, it's a very bad tool. You entice you to spend a lot more. You are unable to be minimalist because of that. But I think it's all about maybe the state of mind. So let's look into what a credit card is first. So a credit card is actually a future money account. So basically, you are given credit, something that you must pay back in the future. And if you do not pay back, you'll be hit with very big penalty, 24% loans. So I believe that is where the credit card trap is. You are paying so much that you cannot pay it off later on. So what is actually the credit trap? It's more psychological rather than mathematical. It plays a lot with your human emotions. So the first one, enjoy now, pay later. Basically, installment plans. I'm not going to name which retailer do that, but yeah, you can actually look at the newspaper report of how a 3,000 bill became 30,000. So this actually talk about the exorbitant interest rate charged by all these installment plan, not under credit cards. This installment plan by the retailers. So this can actually balloon a lot. So we have to check out the website, and it tells us the amount can be up 12 or 16% per annum, or even 20. So that is crazy, in our opinion. And the second point is you are only encouraged to pay the minimum only. But in our opinion, you definitely must pay off in full. So there's also a news report, very recent one, Asia One News, where they take why it's so important to pay a credit card debt during COVID-19. So it points back again to what we have shared earlier on, the 24% per annum loan. So do not pay minimum because you are still incurring low interest, and that is what maybe first timers who are using it doesn't realize. And they are also a lot about using your human emotions, maybe forgetfulness, your human behavior to entice you to borrow. So under the Straits Times, there's this headline saying about micro-lending goes digital, so bringing that stress to the masses. So it can be a very small loan, like maybe $100, but the amount they're going to pay back in a month's time can be up to $122. So it can be crazy to the extent. So it's a lot about playing with your emotions, playing with your time, lack of time, convenience. So credit check is all about that. So you have to be very disciplined when you're using credit cards. So after all the disclaimer, we should proceed on to what motivates us. Okay, so what are the rewards that you can expect from credit cards? This has taught a lot about by us already because we are just hackers for this. Okay, so you have to determine your reward first. So whether you are on cashback or you are on miles or even a hybrid combination. So it really depend based on your own spending habit and the type of lifestyle pattern that you have. So if you are really, you love first class, you love to go take business class air flights, that will definitely be miles already. You don't have to talk much about that. But if you're not that kind, then you have nothing else to fall back on. It's cashback already. Because miles is a very personal thing. Although there are still certain ways that you can sell your miles, but that is a bit off the natural kind of things that we're talking about. There are also a special category where you actually exchange points with items. Those may be like under the Isetan card or the Citibank cash reward, the points rewards kind. So you actually exchange for items. But at least for me, I definitely prefer cashback because with cash, I can do a lot more things. And the final point about 5% cashback versus miles, it has a lot to do with miles valuation. So earlier on, David and me, we actually discussed a bit about what's the miles earned per the valuation of miles. So it can range from 1.5 miles for economy class to even like 6 miles. So if you look at certain cards, they can actually earn 4 miles per dollar spent. So if you look at it at the first class one, is like 24% cashback. So that is crazy, like boom, 24%. But if you're looking at economy, maybe it's only about 1.5 miles, 1.5 cents per miles. So you're looking at an amount of like 6% cashback for miles. So 6% versus 5% cashback. So where's why there's the distinction of 5% cashback? So that 1% is basically opportunity cost. Because with cash, you can spend on any other thing. But with miles, there's only one thing or two things that you can spend on air travel. So that is something that you have to take into account. Okay. So these are the top value credit cards that we are looking at. So maybe David, on to you, David.
All right, sure. So one card that I really like is the Maybank Family and Friends card. Usually I try to spend between $800 to $1,000 because of the minimum cap and the maximum limit. So for me, I spent a bit more than 1,000. I was expecting full cashback, but then when I got the statement, I realized it's not. I didn't get $80, so I was wondering why. So I called it to check, and apparently, out of all my spend, 2 of them were not eligible. The Burger King via app order and the Pizza Hut delivery. Because of the lockdown period, so I didn't go out much to stuff. So I order stuff through my phone, through the website. So apparently these 2 options, they are not considered as eligible spend. So it's a bit funny because for McDonald's, my delivery is considered, but for Burger King and Pizza Hut, it's not. So lesson learned.
All right.
But generally, if you see my spend, most of them is on Cold Storage and on Singtel. So like I mentioned in the earlier episodes, Singtel, the reason why I pay so much is because of the $200 Dash top up. So I have 2 Singtel phones, which allows me to have 2 Dash top ups in my household. So actually $400 out of this $500 is being moved towards Dash account, which I then use to spend on things like Shopee or NTUC FairPrice. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is for Maybank. How about
Sure.
the next one? Okay, so for HSBC Advance, this is my general spend card, and this is where I spend most of my business expenses. So I get 3.5%, and I try to put it between 2,000 to 3,571 because of the lower limit and the upper limit. So I have this HSBC Advance account, which gives me 1% extra interest. So you see 3.5%. Generally, if you are not a HSBC Advance account holder, you only get 2.5%. So for me, this is a bit better than the Manhattan card, which gives 3%. So for me, my spending was 3,400 plus, of which most of these are from my business accounts for payments of Prudential insurance. So the cashback that I got for last month was $120. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, David, for sharing your top value credit cards now. Okay, so for me, I'm pretty much like I have explained before, I'm a minimalist. So I'm still falling back on a Citibank SMRT card, whereby there is zero spend. Yeah. Okay, so there is actually a special program that you can enroll now. Thereby you will boost your online spend to 5%. Yeah, so I'm actually using that. So the base is 3% online spend plus 2% for any others like Shopee, Amazon, Lazada. So that is one way that you can boost your Citibank SMRT to 5% cashback. And the cap for this total 5% is $600 spent. Yeah, so I think it's not so shabby. And if we are really a minimalist like me, right, you won't spend more than $600 on those things. Yeah. And the other one is MCO card. I think we talked about this for a few episodes already. So a caveat, an MCO card is a crypto card. So in order to participate in this or to make it worth your time, at least a 2 or 3% cashback, right? Okay, you need to buy in MCO of currently I think MCO is only $6.50. So big news, you can just buy it about $300, 50 MCO, and you will get a 2% tier cut, or another 10 times more, maybe 3,000, 3,005, you can get a 3% tier or cashback. And the MCO card currently for this month, they still have the 10% for food and grad spending. So do spend on MCO for your food deliveries. So instead, save that Citibank SMRT card for other spends. So this will actually help you to balance your grocery spend at Citibank and MCO card and other spend. Although MCO card still have groceries, but yeah, that's how I will balance it. So because I need to maximize MCO card first. Okay, so bonus MCO upsize guide. Yeah, on to you, David.
Okay, thank you so much. So we're looking at the MCO card, and for the past so for April, May, and June, we have been getting 10% simply by transferring from the MCO card to GrabPay MasterCard, and the limit is 500 USD. So in Singapore dollars, it's about 700 Sing dollars.
Yeah.
So we get 10% from that transaction. Then for the rest, right, it really depends on how you use your GrabPay MasterCard. So normally, if you do a retail spend, you will get 0.8% in the form of Grab points. So in most places, when you spend your GrabPay MasterCard, you get Grab points. Except for like if you pay for insurance, then you don't. Then so for this other 2%, right, it has to come in the form of other like more promotions or other cashbacks or other interest bonuses. So for example, if you spend your GrabPay MasterCard at NTUC Fair Price, you get another 1% plus one point something percent in the form of link points. And then if you spend at say the Capital Mall, so the NTUC Fair Price in Capital Mall, so you get both the link points and you get Capital Mall points. So this is up to 0.75% for Capital Mall points. So in total, you're looking at another 2% if you go through this method. On top of that, there's one more thing. So if let's say you use your DBS card to buy Bitcoin through the MCO card, and then you convert that Bitcoin value to Sing dollars, what happens is that you will be charged 0.5% transaction fee from Bitcoin to Sing dollars. So you lose out on 0.5%, but you gain on the DBS multiplier category because spending on topping up of the MCO card does qualify you for credit card spend in the DBS multiplier credit card category. So let's say if you have 20K spend and earn accumulated for June, and you need another 10,000 to reach the top tier, which is 30,000. And let's say you have 100K in your DBS multiplier account, and the difference is between the top tier and the second top tier, and that is about difference between 2.4% and 3.65% is 1.25%, and the dollar difference is $104, 104. So if you do this, you might get charged $50 for your MCO card top up, but you get $104 more interest from your credit card spend. So you get a net difference of $54. So out of this 10,000, you get another 0.5%. So it's there are a few ways to do this. Yeah. So these are the various options. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have to put this disclaimer first. We are not financial advisors, so just tell me how we hack all this credit card spend, how to get more out of the amount that you're already having. Yeah. So remember, this is just how we do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we are sharing our own personal experience. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So I think we have yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Thanks, Ethan and David, for the fireside chat. We hope you find it valuable for your own credit card spend. Okay. We are now going for the Q&A section. Post your questions in the comment sections as we are now addressing them. So far, let me check. Okay, no questions so far. So, do you have any questions on our own? Let me see. Okay. So regarding this Okay, we got one question from Jordan. Can we check back this video for those who miss out? Okay, Jordan, this Facebook Live will remain in the video sections after this Facebook Live ends. So you are okay to you're okay to watch. You can watch this video later. Yeah, it will not be removed. It will remain in our Facebook account. So no worries, you can watch now later. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we are also uploading this to YouTube, right?
Oh yes, right. Jordan, this video will also be available in our YouTube account from tomorrow 6 p.m. onwards. So do look out for our new video. So you have two ways to watch this video, either Facebook or YouTube. You can choose either one. Yep. Thank you.
I think it's also to help our not so tech savvy people who don't have a Facebook account but still wants to enjoy our videos. So you can actually share it with them, and this will actually help them, because I think there are quite a bit of privacy concerns from numerous people, whereby they do not want a Facebook account. So this may be very helpful to them. So because YouTube is more general, they don't need an account to look at all these YouTube videos. And actually our vision and mission and our goal of making this is to help bring more financial literacy to the masses. And we don't want, because of technological concerns and a PDPA or even other things, to stop them from being able to view these videos. Yeah, so that's why I actually wanted to do all this.
Okay, right. Okay, so thanks, Ethan. Right. I have one question. So as you all know, nowadays there is we are now in phase 2, and even though we are in phase 2, there are still some travel restrictions, right? So given these travel restrictions, does it is it like less worth to earn miles from this card spend as opposed to earning cashback? What are your thoughts?
Personally, I have few friends who tell me that they stop collecting miles because there's no points, because they can't spend it, or they have their miles already accumulated and they're just waiting to spend it, so they don't really want to accumulate more. They want to spend as they accumulate. Yeah, so that's why they're exploring cashback for now. Yeah, because too much miles are also a bit headache.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I'm thinking more in terms of inflation. I believe there's inflation in everything, even cash. So that's why we always talk about this opportunity cost to put our money into a savings account, at least to earn interest. Not inside a biscuit tin now, of course. Yeah, but yeah, inflation is also on our mind. If you are not spending your miles, right, you can't earn miles. I believe. And can you earn miles by sticking miles? Yeah. So that's
The thing
why.
about miles is that they are fixed, and you can't earn miles on your miles, but you can earn cashback on your cashback. So that's compounding.
Right. Cashback on cashback. Yes, I agree.
So that is something that is going on our mind. So maybe we can go back to the slide earlier on. Let me just take a look.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Down here. So that's why when we talk about these 5% cashback versus miles. So if we look in terms of the most basic, like we talk about economy class. Yeah. So why 5%? Yeah. It all boils down to this. Because that 5% cashback is compounding, and we will always advise you to at least earn 5% cashback on any kind of spending that you have. So that is why we want people to to know more about cashback rather than just accumulating miles. Yeah, so that is something that is in our mind also.
Okay, right. Okay, thanks, Ethan. Do we have any more questions?
Actually, the main draw for miles, right? The main advantage is that it's very flexible. So if let's say you want to, you know that you're going to travel during peak periods, or you know that you want to get tickets that are very rare, then if you want to pay with cash, it will be very expensive because it's peak period. But if you use miles, then it's standard standard rate. They can't tell you that because it's peak period they charge you more miles. So it's quite standard. So miles it's better in that sense. It's good for people who like to travel during peak period, and also it's a bit more flexible in the sense that you can change travel dates because your miles are in a sense reward tied to the airlines, so they give you a bit more flexibility in terms of changing your dates as compared to say cash. If you buy a budget air ticket, usually it's a fixed date, and if you want to change the date, then there'll be extra charge. Yeah.
But I think the flexibility ends there, right?
Okay, good.
Of course, there's cash is a lot more flexible because you can choose to invest it, you can choose to put it into a savings account. There's a lot more flexibility for cash.
Okay, right. Okay, good. Sounds good. Any more questions? There's no more questions.
Okay.
Okay, Ken. I think we will go to the end of the Facebook Live.
About the MCO card, right?
Yeah.
Can I just share that we have a MCO card, the sign up link in our link page. So we will put that up, and you can, if you're interested to join this MCO card, you can use this link, and you will get $50 for signing up and staking coins. Then you also get the metal Visa debit card. So this card is good for people who actually it's very good for people who don't have any salary criteria, or maybe credit score. So let's say if your salary is or maybe you're self-employed, so your salary is not high enough for most credit cards. You can use this MCO debit card because there's no salary requirement, and also there's no credit score check when they approve your card. So if you don't qualify for credit cards, you should really consider this MCO card because the cashback is pretty. I'll say it's even better than most credit cards. Yeah. Similarly, for the GrabPay Mastercard, it's also a debit card, so there's no requirement for these two cards. So the entry level is much lower, and it's easy to qualify for these cashbacks.
Yeah, in fact, you're actually just putting in a bit of a savings. For example, like 340 or at most, due to risk level, I don't want to encourage too much also, 3,004 into the card. And if you accumulate the amount of cashback that you earn, right? Yeah, I think you can fairly easily hit back 300 in 1 year. Yeah, even if you are following us, maybe even higher. Yeah.
Yeah, for some people, 300 is easy to get back. For other people, 3,000 also quite easy.
Yeah. So that's why the caveat is always about let's say if MCO cryptocurrency collapse, yeah, I always like to talk about risk management first. Yeah, so how long will you need to take back to earn back this? I think it's fairly fast. Even with GrabPay, with all the hacks that we are introducing, yeah, more than enough already. So it definitely be very fast to earn this. So that's why I was thinking like, yeah, why not risk a bit, and you can get a lot more later on. Yeah.
Okay, we got one question from
Yeah,
Jordan.
for 340. Oh, is it?
Sorry, we got one question
Sure,
from. Sorry to interrupt. We got one question from Jordan. He asked, what does MCO stands for?
So last time, right, when this MCO coin first came out, it was called the Monaco coin. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but yeah, Monaco was the initial form of the coin. So MCO, then they did a rebranding. Now it's called crypto.com. So they also have this term CDC. So that stands for crypto.com. Then they have so crypto.com has their own coin, which is the CRO coin. So if you sign up for this CRO and then you stake 10,000 CRO coins, which is about 1,000 Sing dollars. Yeah, about 1,000 Sing dollars. So you will get 20% per annum on your CRO coins. And on top of that, you also get exposure to discounts when they launch new coins. So the last new coin that was launched is the Cardano coin, ADA, and everyone who subscribed gets 50% off. But it was oversubscribed about 50 times. So this is like the HDB. It's oversubscribed more than 50 times. And effectively, I think I only made like less than $1, maybe 60 cents out of the subscription. But I'm looking forward to the next one, which is the Bitcoin. So you can buy Bitcoin at 50%. So this one is a bit more interesting. So hopefully I can make more than 50 cents or more than 60 cents from this. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, David. Okay, so yeah, so now in the interest of time, we are going to end this episode. So with that, we thank you for tuning in and all the questions you have for us. But all is not over. If you still have questions with regards to credit card hacks, feel free to post your questions in the comment section, and we will address them during our next episode. So speaking of the next episode, do join us next Friday, 5 p.m. for JEDi episode 8 on credit card hacks part 2. If you like our content and be notified for future episodes, do like our page on Facebook and share this post. And on the current slide, we have launched our own QR code. If you scan this QR code, it will lead you to our landing page where you get all the links that you can see so that when you click, you'll be able to access our website, Facebook, YouTube, and our Telegram channel. So do scan our QR code if you are keen. And as for our Telegram channel, this channel is for us to showcase the list of pre-owned insurance policies that we have. This Telegram channel is primarily for accredited investors and financial professionals, but we do not stop anyone from joining, so anyone can join this Telegram channel. So we hope to see you in our social channels. We hope to see you next Friday for next Facebook Live. And may the finances be with you. Okay, goodbye.